My name is Jason, and I like to play video games. Used it already? No, that's okay. Alright, so anyway, now I've gotten down to the big two. Xbox, PlayStation. Microsoft, Sony. And I'm going to start with Xbox here. So, Xbox had a very, very impressive conference. Their lineup coming into this fall is phenomenal, to say the least. And they started off quick. They started off with Halo. They brought out the lovely, why can't I remember her name? Becky something, I think, right? Bonnie Ross from 343, and immediately they jumped into Halo. Halo's story, you know. And if you guys don't know, their lineup this fall is ridiculous. Halo, Forza, Rise of the Tomb Raider. You know, they have huge games coming out this fall. If you guys also do not know, Sony has nothing. Well, maybe a couple indie games and maybe one of their games. Nothing, I don't think they announced at E3. And, you know, we all know Microsoft had... I didn't mind what they were doing at the beginning of Xbox One. I thought that was, you know, going to be the future. I thought DRM, you know, all that was our future. And it still is. Now it's just a slower pace towards it. You're not going to get away from that, that's for sure. But, you know, they are slowly coming back. And if you guys don't know, they have also been outselling the PlayStation in random months. I know April the Xbox One had outsold the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 had come back and done it. So, you know, it's random. PlayStation 4 is still, I think, doing considerably better. I think it's close. I don't think it's as big of a margin as some people think it is. I think it's close. And, you know, games like Halo 5. Halo 5 is going to sell consoles. Tomb Raider will probably sell consoles. You know, they have these games that, you know, will sell them consoles. For people who have not, you know, switched up yet. It will. They will sell consoles. That was not on my end. I hope you guys know that lag was on whoever recorded this in. This is end. Or it could have been, you know, at the conference. I know they were having trouble at the conference itself. Not Xbox specifically, but, you know. And here's Halo 5 gameplay. It looks beautiful. The one thing I was surprised they didn't do is announce a Halo 5 beta and say, hey, guess what? It starts right now. But later in that press conference, they announced the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. And they did it with that. So right now, you can play the Gears of War 1 remastered online multiplayer. You know, it was cool. I still say they're probably going to do another Halo 5 beta. I think they almost have to. I think they need to make sure. Just to make sure that they can still get a little bit of feedback from the community. And, you know, it'll be cool. I hope they do it. If they don't do it, then that's okay too. You know, they don't have to do anything, really. It has the name Halo. It will sell. Let's see. Gears of War. No, we're going Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider looks phenomenal. I love Tomb Raider. I love the Tomb Raider games they've been coming out with. Hell, I bought Tomb Raider on the 360 and then rebought the definitive or whatever it is, the remaster on the Xbox One, not like 2 years later. Right? I think that time frame's right. You know, it wasn't. And, you know, it was. I'm a Tomb Raider fan. For them to have this. Not exclusive. That's a big word, I don't want to use it. You know, it's not Xbox One exclusive. It's exclusive for a time period. 6 months, a year, you know. It's an exclusive. It will sell them consoles. Some people don't want to wait a year to get, you know, a new Tomb Raider game. And you know what? It's good. I'm a massive Xbox fan. I think PlayStation is good. I'm not going to say it's not. But I am a massive Xbox fan. So, and I have friends who are massive PlayStation fans. That doesn't really matter to me. You know, I will be getting a PlayStation relatively soon. They have games on there I do want to check out. So, but I'll talk about that, you know, next video. Anyway, so Halo 5, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Forza. The Forza, you know, part was a little odd. They brought out Harry Ford the Third or whatever, who now runs Ford Motor Company and that type of stuff. And he said, you know, 2 words maybe, and that was it. But you know, it was cool. You know, Forza looks awesome, and their indie lineup. I think their indie lineup is highly better right now than anything Sony showed off at their conference. So, you know, it's gonna be a good fall. It's a good fall to be a gamer, that's for sure. And you know, it's cool. We're happy. I'm happy. Everyone should be happy. So, we got one more thing really to talk about. Gears of War. Gears 4 looked incredible. Let me find some gameplay right here. It came at the very end of the conference. It wasn't oh, hey, one more thing. They brought out the guy who you kind of associate with Gears. Name's Rod Ferguson, Gears Viking on Twitter. And you know, it was a good showing by them. It was gameplay, you know, he played it himself, and it was awesome. So, you know what? That was the Xbox press conference, and it's gonna get a 9.5 out of 10 will go. Because it was a very, very solid showing. And you know what? I just now remembered I forgot one of the biggest announcements. I would say it's the biggest announcement of E3. And that was Xbox One backwards compatibility. And I don't know if I can do justice how much the arena erupted once they heard that. And it was interesting because Microsoft actually took direct shots at Sony. And it was awesome. You know, after watching 2 years ago where Sony just came out and bashed Microsoft one after another, Microsoft's not really like that, but it was pretty cool to see it. Because with the backwards compatibility, They're going to be rolling out more and more games, you know, and if you already own the game, you do not have to pay again for the games you own. And it was just the loudest I had heard that arena, and it was awesome. So, you know, Xbox didn't even talk about 3 more huge titles that they have. They're not going to talk about those till Gamescom. And that is Crackdown, Scalebound, and Quantum Break. So, you know, it was a very, very good press conference by Xbox. I give them that. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.